What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to my Kirby's Dreamland 3 Let's Play. And now that I have my new Elgato game capture card, I can finally put these videos in standard definition, because honestly, these kinds of games just look ugly in widescreen. So yeah, I can finally do that. Alright, so let's see. And I'm sorry if the my voice quality in this video is a little bit worse than usual. For some reason, my headset mic just stopped working out of nowhere, and I do plan on getting a new Turtle Beach headset sometime soon. So it's probably only gonna be this video, and then that's it. It's just for this video. Please don't unsubscribe. So anyways, here we are in level 2, Ripple Field. Let's go to stage 1. Okay, so we are here, and yeah, you need the broom power for this stage objective, so just keep the broom power, yeah. And for the first section, you could just fight your way through. So he just jumped over me, okay. That was LeBron James right there. And the thing about this Kirby game is that, you get to use all of your abilities underwater, except they're really realistic. Like, this game actually has really good water physics. They're just slower, and yeah, and yeah, they're just slower. I think they're not really less powerful. They're just kind of slowed down. So yeah, it's the only time you use your water gun is or like squirt or do whatever you do is actually when you don't have any ability at all. Okay. So now I got the two animals. For this stage objective, you're gonna need the green bird, so choose him. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna basically, for this stage objective, just get the cleaning power and the green bird. Alright, let's go. And as you can see, his attack, his cleaning attack is, he shoots this sort of like water bubble. And that's really creative how they're, what they do with the stage objective and how you use this ability for it. Like seriously, Kirby is probably the most creative game series I've ever seen. Like, why can't, you know, all the other game series be like this, like Sonic or Mario? Even those aren't, they can't match the creativity of Kirby. Like, really, everything is just amazing about it. And they don't need to give you this giant ass guide. You know, they don't need to give you a giant walkthrough in order for you to figure that out. You just play through it naturally, and you find it out naturally, and it's just so relieving. It's so simplistic. Alright, so there are 3 rooms like this, and this is basically the stage objective. What you want to do is use his cleaning power. You see that root over there, and you basically grow all the flowers. But you gotta be careful, because even after you've grown the flower, you could still step on it, and that will cancel out the objective. So just don't even go near them. Just kind of stand to the side of them and water them. You know, in real life, you wouldn't water a flower and then step on it, right? You know, it's really realistic, actually, if you think about it. Like, Kirby has realistic concepts, even though it's, like, the joke is that everything in the Kirby world is just so unrealistic. Like, physically, it's like, except for the physics, obviously. The fact that you can just do this and fly. Alright. So that was the second room, obviously, and you may have guessed it, the last room has 3 flowers, so yeah. Alright. So yeah, that sound indicates that I did the stage objective. And yeah, I like how Kirby has these platforms where you can go through them and like upwards, and then you can jump downwards, like go through them downwards. And I swear I haven't seen a single, like, another video game series that does that. Like, that's really useful for certain things. Like, you know, Mario and Sonic, they have platforms where you go up, but then you can't come back down through them. Kirby is like the only series that does that. Oh no, my cleaning power. I don't need it anymore, but still. Yeah, these fish are really annoying. They usually come in groups. They just jump up you and troll you. Alright. So up here's actually health. And you may have noticed by now, the only form of regular health in this game is the soda bottles. Or maybe they're water bottles, I don't know. But there is, I guess they just decided it's worthless making different types of foods because they all do the same thing anyway. Maybe they were just in a rush, you know, to get this game. Alright, so over here is an invincible candy. Alright, let's go. Alright. So that's the end of the stage, alright. Watered all the flowers. And got the heart star flashy thing. Believe it or not, I actually looked it up. And those things are actually called heart stars. No lie. So, yeah, except I, for some reason, added the flashy thing in there. Like, I didn't even know that. That was just like that was supposed to be a joke, but no, they're actually called heart stars. FML. Alright, stage 2, let's go. Okay, so I'm gonna get rid of that ability. For this stage objective, you're gonna need the parasol ability, the umbrella ability. So the birds one is it's cool, but it takes a while to recharge. You have to wait for him to come back. And this is another one of those abilities that you can do this. And if you get it right, you can actually make him circle around you. And he will kill everything around you, because even when he's flying back towards you, he still kills everything. So you can make yourself a little bird shield like this. Although I'm not going to keep doing that. That's just too slow. Okay. Alright. Alright, so let's go. Wait, need to wait for him. Okay. Alright, so here you're gonna just drop off the bird, let him drown, I guess, I don't know. And you're gonna take the fish. So for this objective you need the umbrella ability and the fish. I would take the fish anyway, because he has a special ability that you can use, like it's a natural one. Not literally ability, but like he has a special feature, I should call it that. So, the fish can actually swim against currents, and he can swim faster too in general. If you keep pressing the jump button, I forgot, you could swim super fast. Alright, I'm full on health. Alright, let's go. Alright, as much as I want that fire ability, I can't get it just yet. So go in this room, and for some reason, well, you have to take the fish and his umbrella ability, and you have to show it to whatever this person is. Probably the fish, because they're like the same thing, the umbrella on the top of them. So, yeah, now I can get this fire cannon ability, because now you don't need it anymore, the umbrella. Alright, there we go, he's done. Alright, let's go. Swim fast, okay. Alright, so there's the end of the stage. Really simple. Alright, got the heart star flashy thing. Okay, let's see. Oh no, I got nothing. That's okay, I didn't really need anything anyway. I'm full on health. I just actually took a lucky guess right there. Alright, stage 3, let's go. You don't need anything specific for this stage because the objective is it's literally a guessing game. Just like the one in World 1. They can go through blocks, but not through enemies. Like you would think a fireball that big can go through enemies too. Oh no. I know my fire ability. Okay, there we go. Alright, I don't need the hamster. I'm gonna keep the fish anyway because, you know, most of this world is water anyway, so why would you want the hamster? Alright, let's keep going. Alright, get that. Those sharks are really realistic for this game. For a Kirby, you would think that it does not look realistic, but that's probably the most realistic thing I've ever seen in Kirby. Alright, so here's the stage objective. It's another guessing game. And you have to guess which jar the eel is in, so he's gonna try to confuse us. Something I found funny is that the eel's name is actually something like Eely Eel or something. Okay. So if you have a good eye, though, you can... It doesn't really even take a good eye. Like, you could clearly see it was the one to that one. Because the Gordos, I think they're called. Whatever the spiky things are called, I think that's what they're called. Anyways, yeah, they come a little bit higher than the eel, so if you have a good eye, you'll be able to see it just fine. It's not that hard. So I did that perfectly. Just how awkward would that look? Like, the eel's like, hey, you wanna play my guessing game? And then here comes a fish sucking on a pink blob. I'll play it. And then he's like, okay, whatever. So, yeah, that would just look... Oh, no, I died. Well, then. Now that was very unexpected. I am sorry, I don't know what happened. I just failed. Wow. I'm embarrassed. As I was saying before, I was gonna say, like, really, in a world like Kirby's, it's not that really weird at all. It probably gets, like, those kinds of occurrences every day. So you could see, just like Mario, even the fire powers work underwater. It just has shorter range and it's slower. For the water in this game, it's like I was trying to say something on the last part, but I didn't get to finish my my thoughts or anything. I was saying, like, I like to use the D-pad because it feels the most like an SNES, you know, sort of thing. By the way, I'm using the classic controller. But if you're in a situation like that where you gotta kind of move in all the directions, not just left and right, you know, the analog stick really isn't uncomfortable either. You can easily switch between the two, and it's like a PlayStation controller. That's what this is kind of modeled off of. And I don't have PlayStation, I have Xbox, but I still remember, I know what it feels like. My friend used to have one, but then he switched to Xbox because all of our friends got it. So we're just like, you know what? We're gonna be the new Xbox crew, and yeah, that's what happened. Okay, so actually, you know, before I do this stage, there's actually a certain thing that can help you in the stage. It's not required for the objective, but it helps. So I'm just gonna cut to when I get it. Okay, so I'm back, and as you can see, if you can get it, I mean, if you don't really have the like the best eye or something, if you don't really have a good eye, then this could help you out. So as you can see, it's the fish and light and electricity combination. As you can see, it's a light bulb, and that's actually another creative thing, you know, that Kirby has. Like these special abilities actually affect the environment and stuff. Like I swear, Kirby is just the most happy, fun, creative, definitely. Like the developers over at where, you know, the developers of Kirby have some of the most creative minds I've ever heard of or seen or whatever. Like I don't even have to meet these people to know that they're nice and creative, you know. Okay. So as you can see, the light bulb actually lightens up the dark rooms, and this is gonna help for something. You can see over here that you can clearly see it if you have like a good eye. If you're actually looking around at the background, you can see the dots at how they're scattered on the wall up here. So it's kind of obvious, but you don't really know what it is. Like you would just think that it's some random thing until you actually use this. So you wouldn't like think it's an invisible door right away, obviously. You would probably think that it's part of the just the background, like extra detail, but nope, it's actually an invisible door. And with the light bulb ability, you can light it up and see. Alright, so in these two rooms, it's just like that. It's the other one over there is just literally the same thing in reverse, and it gives you a 1-up. But I'm not going to get rid of my light bulb ability. So let's see. Let's climb up here. Yeah, kill enemies from underneath. It works. I don't know how, but it works. Also, the fish can jump on enemies to kill them like Mario or something, like the hamster. Alright, so if you use your light bulb, you can see there's an invisible hidden door over here. You want to go in here for the objective. Alright. Now you can keep your light bulb ability, you don't need it anymore, but if you want to, that's okay. I would suggest it because you have to fight a mini-boss. Oh no, okay, you know what, I wouldn't suggest trying that. I would suggest just using the suck and spit attack, honestly, actually, yeah. So get rid of your light bulb ability. Just use the spit and, yeah, just use the spit attack. It would probably work a lot better. Because with the light bulb, you'd have to get up close to him, and so the fish can actually kind of get a boost from the waterfalls or something. Yeah. Okay, one more hit should do it. Yeah, he can kind of like get a boost if you hold the jump button. All right, and then you want to take his ability, the needle ability. You need this for the objective. So just go in the door. Come over here, use the needle ability, and collect the baby frog. And that's it. You did the objectives, and now you can just play through the stage normally. So let's see. I'm gonna keep this needle ability. As you can see, it's the same as Kirby's regular needle ability, but I'm gonna show you something cool. I mean, it's not really cool, but still. It's basically, you'll just stay floating. Like usually Kirby would sink, so if there's that rare chance that you have the needle ability underwater with the fish, you won't sink instead of, yeah, you won't sink. Like I said, that's not very interesting, but still, I'm running low on health. Okay, so there's the end of the stage, good. Alright, so the baby frog is reunited with the mama frog, and you get the heart star flashy thing. Okay. Oh, I actually got it this time. Usually I get the second to last one, but I actually got it this time. Wow, okay. So that was stage 4, and here is stage 5. And you're gonna need the fish. You actually need him to complete the level. I'm not even joking, you need him. required. Okay, kill all the realistic looking sharks. Okay. Oh no, I'm getting killed. Okay, by sharks. Alright, let's see. I could just do this actually. The current will just carry me. Yeah, look at that. It's like a death trap. Okay. So here's where you can see it's playing the animal music, but that's the thing. Here is where the fish would be, because you literally need him to beat the stage. You can't do anything about it. Like if you look, you have to break through the current to get to get through the stage. But that's not the challenge to the objective. They wouldn't let you off that easy. Now, here's where the real kind of challenge comes in. Okay, so let's see. Let's go up here. Okay, there's a bunch of ability blocks. Obviously, I can't go through there. Let me just go up through here. Oh, what's this? I can't get through with the fish. Oh, no. Okay, so what you actually need to do is come down here. Go into this room. Just get rid of your ability. And get the fire ability. Because as you can see, some of those blocks are the fire ability. He just jumped over my shot. Alright. He deserved that. Okay, so you gotta break those blocks, drop him off right here. Do that. Okay. Come over here. Drop your ability, get the stone one, obviously. Because as you can see, some of them were stone blocks. And break him through, because he can only go through 2 block or higher spaces, not 1. He's too big. So his is literally the same thing as Kirby's, just that. So once you've broken him through, now you can do the objective. That's pretty much the challenge to the objective. That's what you need to do. You need to break him through. Okay, fight your way through. You get a maximum tomato, which is good. You're gonna come through here, just swim. And as you can see, here's where you need the objective. You need the fish to break through the current. So if you've broken him through, you can get to the objective. And what you need to do is get the bird. And I don't know if you saw on the stage icon, but that pink bird was this bird's mother, and you need to reunite them. How sweet. Okay, so let's see. I forgot I'm not using fishy power. I can't go fast. Okay. So just swim through normally. I'm gonna use the analog stick. See how easy that transition was? You didn't even notice I switched, you probably didn't, if I hadn't told you, you probably wouldn't even have noticed. Like, it's just so easy to switch. Okay. That's for if you still have the fish and you don't want to do the objective, I guess. Okay, just kind of dodge them. Go over here. Yeah, if I hadn't told you, you probably wouldn't have noticed. That's how easy it is to transition from the D-pad to the stick. I'm still gonna use the stick. Okay, just fight back the current, okay. It doesn't really matter how many lives you get, because I don't know if I mentioned this in the last part, but in basically a lot of Kirby games, pretty much all of them, no matter what you've done in your session, when you restart the game, like no matter even if you saved, you always start with a set amount of lives. In this game, it's like 2, I think. Yeah, like, so don't try to farm lives. It's not worth it, because when you exit the game, you start out with 2 again. I think they did that to prevent you from farming lives. I think that's what they were going for when they... Yeah, I think that's what the whole thing is in Kirby. Like, don't try to farm lives because it's not worth it. You're always going to start out with 2. So basically, if you want to farm lives, only do it for the session at hand because... Yeah, alright, so... Alright, so here's the end of the stage. She's like, whoa, that's my son. Alright. And, so we got the Heart Star flashy thing. I hope you don't mind. I'm gonna keep your son. As weird as that sounded. Okay. I'm actually gonna drop the bird here. Sorry if you drown or something. Because, it's actually best, for the stage objective if you don't have any ability at all. And I'll get to why... yeah, I'll get to why when we get to the objective. It's best to not even have an animal friend. So the bird is supposed to spawn here, but you know what? Forget that. Forget you animal people. Okay, so just make your way through the first couple parts. Oh no. Alright, let's see. Got a 1-up. Not even worth it. Alright. Like in Kirby, I'm not so excited about 1-ups as I normally am in like other series because like I said, you always start out with a set amount. You don't even get to keep them. Alright, so here's a guessing game. It's actually the top one. I hate how Kirby like bounces back like that. Like, is he really that bouncy? Alright, and then it's the bottom one. Yeah, really. Are you that bouncy, Kirby? Alright. So it's this one right here, but I'm actually going to show you what happens if you choose the wrong one. It's really cool. They punish you. What you have to do is you don't die. You just go back here, and you have to kind of backtrack through an alternate version of the room. And once you make it back, you have to do it all over again. So yeah, I think that's a cool way they punish you if you get it wrong. All right, I guess if you hold right, you won't bounce as much. Yeah. And it's this one right here. Alright, let's go. Forgot I still have an ability. Alright. So yeah, I think those are kind of like the fire bars from Mario or something. Like when you got 2 companies, or like one company making 2 game series, chances are like 2 special, or not really special, but like popular, I meant, not special. What am I thinking? When you got a company making 2 popular game series, you know, chances are they're gonna have some Easter eggs and like similarities. So here's the stage objective. This guy, I don't know what he is, but he carved himself out of blocks, and he challenges us. He wants to see if we have what it takes too. He wants to see if we have art skill too. So what he wants us to do is he wants us to carve him out of blocks. So how I was saying you shouldn't have an ability is because you got to use Kirby's little water bubble squirt or something, and you don't want to use any other ability because you got to make this really precise. So yeah, just get rid of your ability no matter what. I don't care how cool it is. And it's best if you don't really bring an animal friend too, honestly, because I'm not sure if they have a different like water, just natural water abilities. Okay, so he's happy with us. Yeah, he knows we are artists. I am an artiste just like him. Kirby has what it takes. Okay. Okay, so now you can just play through the rest of the stage normally. me get this parasol ability. It's good that I didn't keep the bird guy, because I honestly don't like his parasol ability. It's too awkward. So, you got the propeller things that hatch out of eggs. I don't know what those things are, but, you know, whatever. Why they hatch out of eggs is beyond my comprehension, but it's just gonna break all these. Actually, I forgot, the parasol acts as a shield. Okay, so here's the end of the stage. He is proud of our artiste skills. So I got the heart star flashy thing. Let's go. Okay. Can I get it? Okay, no, I did not get it. That's okay. Okay, got half a star. A full, like a star at the bottom. Alright, not literally half one of those star things. Okay, so if you manage to get all the heart star flashy things in a world, the boss icon will be flashing. But don't worry, that does not mean it's a harder boss or anything. It's the same exact fight. It's just that something will happen after the boss fight. So he's just gonna, yeah, do that. The first part is, he slides back and forth. Oh, now my ability. Oh, I hit him because, yeah, the demonstration, like, when you get an ability, it's actually like a physical attack. Like, it's just, even though he's demonstrating, it's literally, okay. I guess you can't use parasol underwater? Okay then, so I guess not all abilities work underwater then. That's weird because nowadays in, like, Kirby games, parasol is one of the only abilities that works underwater, so that's really strange. Yeah. Okay then. I remember I had the bird with me the other time. I decided to drop him only because of stage 6, and also it seems like every time I bring a bird along, I fail on the boss fights. Like I remember playing it with the bird and I did horribly, like I died. So like on all the boss fights, if I have a bird, I just have to remember to drop it. Like I gotta drop it before I go to the boss fight. Like I died on the first time with the owl guy, and then with the green bird I died on this. So yeah. And I remember I could use his parasol ability, the bird's parasol ability underwater. So maybe you just can't use it underwater when you're regular Kirby without an animal friend? I don't know. So if you get all the heart star flashy things, and then defeat the boss, this sort of thing happens. It's not really like a cutscene though, because I could still move around and do stuff. I'm inside it. Take me with you. Okay, never mind. They didn't take me. So that may not look like much, but watch what happens now. So if you get all the heart star flashy things, that little nub of darkness just kind of disappears from the center. So that was not really much either. Oh well. So yeah, that was level 2 of Kirby's Dreamland 3. On the next part we're going to level 3, obviously. So don't forget to leave a like if you enjoyed this video and subscribe for more. That is all for now.